Yeah, I got a message from Clint. Said something about David Vickers. What happened?
He's here.
In Lambie?
I ran into him on New Year's Eve.
Does he know that?
Oh, what, did he say he's his son and that he stands to inherit everything? No, of course not. Oh, he's a Buddhist now.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. He says he has absolutely no interest in any material possessions.
Mm-hmm. David Vickers taking an oath of poverty. I believe that one.
I have the sun and the moon. What more could I possibly want? Namaste.
You look terrific. Yes. Oh my, I can't get over it. Every day you look more and more like Vicky.
David has found the light. Isn't that right, David?
I've never felt lighter, Nora. Namaste.
Namaste. He's back from Tibet, where he's hoping to return.
What brings you back to Lambview, Vickers?
It's Vikeroshi now. The effects of all deeds actively creates past, present, and future experiences, thereby allowing one to be responsible for one's own soul and the happiness of others.
He's here to atone for his sins.
Ah, Carlotta, esteemed one, would you join us for a moment?
Is there something I can get you, David?
No, but there's something that I must give you. Carlotta, I am the one responsible for burning your diner to the ground. And while I will surely pay the karmic consequences in my next life, and perhaps the next, I would like to pay for my carelessness in the only way that I can, by offering myself for incarceration. Carlotta, would you hold my staff? Thank you. Arrest me, Beau.
When do you think that Bree and Chloe are going to be able to go visit Jess?
Well, Dr. Levin says not yet.
That baby doesn't know her own mother, and Bree's missing her mom like crazy.
I know that, but we can't put a timetable on this. Now, Vicky's at St. Anne's with Jessica, so maybe later she can give us a clearer picture.
Well, what about me? Can I go see Jess?
No, Dr. Levin wants Vicky to be the point person for the family, at least for now.
Only Mom gets to see Jess?
Natalie, Jessie's not doing well. She is very unstable. Tess keeps making regular appearances, and now there's another alter, Bess. Now, Dr. Levin doesn't want you to stumble into something that you can't handle, and he doesn't want to overload Jessica.
Dad, thank you. I appreciate the straight talk. Now, why don't you tell him the good news?
Yes. Well, I've talked it over with my bride-to-be, and we've reached a decision about me coming back to BE. I'm in. And, what's wrong?
There's a slight hitch.
Please, Beau, do your duty. Arrest me for burning down Carlotta's diner.
What the hell are you talking about, Vickers?
I can explain. I was burning a check that I was given by Clint and Nora, a check that had suddenly become worthless to me. So I lit a match to it.
In my diner?
Careless, I know, namaste. I left it smoldering and walked out the front door, only later to learn that this wonderful establishment had burned to the ground. It is I, and when I say I invoke the uncapitalized I of one who no longer identifies with the ego. It is I, David Vikeroshi alone, who is responsible for burning these hallowed, flan-covered walls to the ground.
David, your burning check was not the cause of the fire.
Carlotta, I've always been aware of your fondness for me.
I received a report from the insurance company. It was the wiring. This building is old and the circuit's overloaded. You didn't do it, David. Your conscience is clean.
Vickers, excuse me. You know what? I'm curious. How were you planning to compensate Carlotta if, in fact, it was your fault? Now, Haven't you renounced all worldly possession?
That I have. I'm penniless. All I can offer is my apology and a willingness to serve time.
Because money means nothing to you.
Money is an illusion,
Ah, okay.
like all things on the material plane.
All right, let's just say, what if you found out that you won the lottery, okay? You were about to become richer than you ever dreamed of being. You wouldn't cash in the ticket.
As I said,
Money is an illusion.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
it means that I'm finally free.
There may not be a BE to return to. Ace's attorney, Beaver Calhoun, just showed up and with a posthumous message from Paul. It was a codicil to the will that we had not been aware of.
I'm gonna say,
The codicil said that since we failed to meet the demands of the original will,
this stock price fell.
But what companies didn't?
doesn't matter. The codicil said that everything that we inherited will be transferred. Transferred to the son that Asa never acknowledged.
I'm telling you right now, if David finds out that he's worth billions, it's gonna be sayonara saffron and hello sapphires.
Tell me Clint has a plan.
You know, if we can get David to leave town and keep Beaver Calhoun from finding him, we're hoping that we can buy enough time to raise the stock prices or at least contest the will.
Yeah, but those are some real big ifs.
And in the meantime, I've got a kidnapping rapist to put behind bars. So I would really appreciate it if you could get me those phone records ASAP.
You know you'll get him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will.
You've already got something up your sleeve, don't you?
Oh, God, if I can just make this work, I will have Todd and Taya exactly where I want them.
I can't believe this.
After everything we went through to make sure that David never found out he was Buchanan, Grandpa's just gonna turn everything over to him?
And he's in Landview?
Yeah, but we're still okay because Vickers hasn't found out yet that he's the heir.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Not necessarily.
Dad, it's David Vickers.
I got something to tell you. You might find this a little hard to believe, but it seems that David Vickers has embraced Buddhism. He's taking a vow of poverty.
Oh, give me a break.
And he's only in Landview to make amends to certain people, and once he's done, he goes back to Tibet.
It's a scam. I mean, it's gotta be.
Well, whatever. We need to get rid of him now. I don't know about the new Vickers, but the old Vickers had an Achilles heel.
Money.
Jared, got a job for you. If you're interested.
Hey, if it means keeping the company and the family, the original family, I'm in. David Vickers, we need to chat.